Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come up. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is a join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that. Well, Edgar Chagwalungu was in the Central Business District, so this was posted by the Patriotic Front page. So they say Edgar Chagwalungu visits Central Business District. So in that video, you see JJ Banda, Emmanuel Banda, the Patauke independent member of parliament. So you can see a bunch of people on screen there following him. It seems like that's a strategy that is opted for now. Because the opposition is not being granted that permission to hold rallies. So he's making these random stops at markets and obviously just to probably test the ground and see if people still feel him. So here you can see a bunch of people in that video following him. And Emmanuel Banda, why he's constantly wherever Edgar Chagwalungu is because he's currently on suspension from parliament because of some statement that he had made. So he's on suspension for 30 days. Probably when the time parliament resumes, that's the time that he will get back in parliament, together with that lady that had called President Hakainde Hichilema a liar in parliament. She was also suspended for 30 days. So probably they'll get back into parliament once it resumes. So seems like that's a strategy the former head of state is using to gain some ground in this politics. Is simply making random stops and interacting with the people. So, and then another story that is having twists and turns. If you remember, it should have been January this year, or definitely January this year. Former information minister was shot dead by his wife, that is Ronald Shikapwasha, the man that you see on screen there in the black suit, was shot by his wife, the lady that you see in the blue suit there, blue dress. So the case seems to be having a different turn because she pleaded not guilty to killing him. So I do not know how that plays out because anyway, it's a case that is still in court. You see how it plays out. But here's highlights of what happened in court. So it was reported because they were in court, should have been yesterday or right now. But this was reported by them on TV and then reposted by Patriotic Front. So they say, Jen, now they're quoting the last words of the former information minister. Jen, you have killed me with your infidelity, Shikapwasha. So some of Lieutenant General Ronnie Shikapwasha's last words revealed. So this was by Darius Chonya. And they say, after being shot, Lieutenant General Ronnie Shikapwasha allegedly told his wife these words, "You see, Jen, I am now dying because of your infidelity." He allegedly also said, "You have killed me because of your infidelity." A witness, Vanessa Shikapwasha, who is also the deceased daughter, has testified in the ongoing murder trial in the Lusaka High Court. So this is a child testifying against a mother. I'm not sure if Ronald Shikapwasha had kids outside Listeli, or maybe it was just but what they caught here is this is definitely Ronald Shikapwasha's daughter, Vanessa. So she testified to say those are the last words that she heard from her dad. Though I'm not sure if the lady you see on screen, that's her mother. Maybe it's a different woman, or it could be same mother, same father, same mother, and she's testifying against her mom to say those were the words coming from her dad. We see how that case plays out. And then Kaiser Zulu seems like the state is traced him. So this is his current state in Zimbabwe. So the Patriotic Front have reported to say government says they have made tremendous progress in Zimbabwean with Zimbabwean authorities to bring former State House aide Kaiser Zulu to Zambia. So when the state makes such a statement, it's simply obvious to say, I mean, they've already coordinated. They're just waiting for his transportation. So Kaiser is likely to come back to Zambia, and definitely, based off the bench warrant that is on him, probably he'll just be arrested at the airport, or even the people that will pick him up from Zambian authority from the security wing, and take him direct, if not by Nasoko Hospital, if he's in a bad state, then direct to jail or court. We wait and see how that plays out. So that's the situation with Kaiser Zulu. Yesterday, you remember this statement that was made by the Patriotic Front saying the youths at Lusaka High Court, some want to speak to Mao Sampa. They are waiting for him. Case talks off at 15 hours. So this was yesterday, and then people were just saying, don't do any violence. So once it seems like Mao Sampa also saw that post, and he made some adjustments. So now he got some security. So earlier on today, before he went to court, the Patriotic Front posted this image, and they said, State House, and this is the Patriotic Front caption, State House and Mao Sampa security detail. Mao Sampa living in his home with 5 armed security officers, with 3 security officials from the Zambia police and 2 private ones. He also has an escort vehicle behind him. So, I mean, he has adjusted his security. This statement that they made here was a threat. So you expected the man to walk out without security. And then Mao Sampa responded immediately when that went up. It starts off with an insult. I will not read that insult it starts with. And this is Mao Sampa now responding to that caption where they say the people that he's using as security are police officers and from State House. And then he says, with first prefix is an insult it starts with, and he says, masquerader. It is not just it's just that Muivaka, so otherwise you can also hire your own security. These are boys from Matero, namely Kelvin, Tompwe, Kuria, and others. He simply says, these are not state security. These are just my boys from Matero. And these are the boys that he went with to court. These are the guys. Presidential Mao Sampa. So, I mean, so whichever youths that the Edgar Lungu camp want to come with, they will face up with Matero Gym. These guys look like they're from Matero Gym, I assume. Even the other guy, if you see on the far end there in a black suit, that is Chama America, one of those guys who was ranting online. Seems like they are back in good books. But the other guys are just buff niggers from probably Matero Gym. So now this is the way Mao Sampa will be moving. He's got his own security. He's not moving alone after that threat from that Edgar Lungu camp. So those are the guys that he was with at court. But what he went to do wasn't just appearing before court. It was with regard to Chishimba Kambwili's case. So if you remember, Mao Sampa had said he was likely to withdraw him as a surety from the Chishimba Kambwili case because Chishimba Kambwili was not appearing before court. And this is what he says. Surety withdrawal, Mao Sampa says. Since Monday has been scheduled to be, I'm scheduled to be in Southern Province with a Parliament Health Committee, but could not travel and was needed to appear in person at a magistrate court in my capacity as a surety in the Chishimba Kambwili versus the People case. This is because he did not appear in the last previous session because he was not well, but he did not communicate with the court. And as I also belong to the Pan-African Parliament out of the country, some of the times when the courts schedule cases, it has proved difficult to carry out the surety in this case as well. And effectively of today and other national duties that I have, this morning, therefore, I submitted to the judge handling the case that I'll be rescuing myself or excusing myself and requesting to be removed from the case as surety due to reasons stated above.
I had also informed my brother Chishimba Kambwili and his lawyers 2 days prior to this, or 2 days ago. They have enough time to prepare and a replacement for me. Judge granted me surety exit request and gave Chishimba Kambwili by end of today uh, to complete the formalities and replacement surety of surety, which is stated has already been arranged. Best wishes in that case, Chishimba Kambwili. So Sampa is no longer part of the Chishimba Kambwili case. He has withdrawn his surety, which is understandable because when you sign up as a surety, you don't want to be inconvenienced like that, and you're supposed to simply communicate to say I'm not doing well, and then the surety is aware. So Sampa has withdrawn. Wait and see. So if Chishimba does not submit new sureties, then you expect him to be arrested. That's the way it plays out, because the court has said he has to submit them today, not any other day. So the fact that Sampa says he had informed him 2 days ago, we wait and see how that plays out. But Kelvin Fire, I mean, KBF, Kelvin Fubebwaria visited GBM. If you remember earlier on yesterday, GBM had complained to say a bench warrant has been issued against him for his arrest because he did not appear before court, but he was in hospital and these images circulated. So later on, KBF said, I just passed through Midland Hospital to visit my sick client, GBM. Government prevented him from seeking specialized medical treatment in South Africa despite court approval. Is this the rule of law that we promised? That we were promised? So he simply asked, and he captions those pictures of him in hospital visiting GBM. That's Kevin Fubewaya and GBM at Midlands Hospital. Also, Sakuba Scott also visited him later on during the day, and GBM responded that in the night. He says this: grateful for the visits from Chairman of UNCA, Honorable Sakuba Scott, State Council, and Mr. Kelvin Fubewaya, President of Zambia Must Prosper, and my attorney. Below is a message from my family to whom it may concern. So GBM's family decided to issue a statement which accompanied those pictures that you saw earlier. So this is a statement from GBM's family. As a family of Geoffrey Wariamwamba, we are now concerned with the treatment that he is receiving from the state organs with regard to his health. We believe so because orders from the executive and a few individuals holding absolute authority are directing officials from other branches of government to carry out their desires and overlook his human rights to receive medical care, whether outside the country or within, showing callousness to his condition. Despite the Anti-Corruption Commission denying him exit to a pre-arranged appointment and for his medical treatment in South Africa at Kenneth Kaunda International Airport, they now seek to have issued a bench warrant to have him incarcerated just when he's been attended to with a grave condition in a local health facility. The lack of empathy from all involved in this scheme is scandalous and stinks of not providing justice, but have him suffer more than the allegations laid on him in court. Unfortunately, it is who pays the piper calls the tune, they captioned that. And it seemed to ignore that as soon as things will change and bound to change, the matter is out of things are bound to change, they say. The matter where it's done and appeasement will haunt them one day, they say in that statement. So they simply say now they will not overlook anything that is coming from the state. They will respond in due course. And then who's this? Tayari also has reappeared. He said, relax, come on, come and join me if you can. Life is too short. My freedom fight still goes on strong. So he's in a different location now. I don't know what country that is. People are alleging is in Australia. I doubt that is. But those who may know, may you tell us which location this is? But yeah, he says he's on his way. Now, what he means is on his way, I do not know what he means by that. Does he mean he's coming back to Zambia or he's on his way back to his live streams? We'll wait and see. And that's the news, ladies and gentlemen.
My YouTube channel. Make sure you click on the subscribe button, you click on the notifications to get the notifications of every video that I upload. I try to upload every week, sometimes every day of the week, but definitely each week you expect a video. So make sure you click on the subscribe, like this video, and there's much more on the playlist. So visit the channel and see you around.